All right, guys. So I go camping every once in a while, and I'm starting to do it a little bit more often for relaxation. So this is the van that I go camping in. We basically gutted it out. We have a fridge and a freezer, and we have cabinet space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what we have, and we're going to reset for this weekend's camping trip. I just bought these baskets for the pots and pans because they don't fit in the cabinets, and I want the cabinets for more particular items. So let's go ahead and get this started. So first, I'm going to start by restocking the water. This trip is going to be a little bit shorter. It's only going to be for 2 days. But definitely we need our to make sure we are good. So we have 2 cases and we have a little bit left over from the last trip. That's our little vacuum cleaner. So we're just going to put you there. I'll stock the fridge up tomorrow. So the reason I bought the baskets are for these pots and pans. So that way we have more space inside. It kind of looks like this. We also have a generator because some places don't have electricity in case we need to power up or get some juice in our phones or electricity. And we got a new grill. I know most campgrounds come with the fire pit, but we like the charcoal grill. So let's go ahead and fill these up. So I like these because it kind of like, I can prop these up like this and we can pick what we need. We also have some cast iron stuff that he really likes to use because it's better for when you want to grill. So we're going to add our cast iron pots. So here's one. The one over here is not cast iron, it's the basic skillet. And then we have the flat top for when he wants to make like his eggs and stuff like that. These things are amazing. So if you don't have cast iron, definitely try to get them. Here in the first cabinet, we have his sourdough, canned goods, all his particular seasonings in here that he uses on a daily. He makes videos for food. We have our coffees, our flour, a little bit more seasoning. We have everything compact. On the bottom shelf, we have our plates for eating, his little grinder. He likes to grind stuff fresh. And our standard house utensils. Of course, we can't forget the BBQ sauce and some paper towels. So this is cabinet 1. This is what we have. Looks like we have to restock the tea, so I'm going to take this down and get it restocked. We like a loose tea, so we make it fresh. Of course, pasta, our charger for the lights and stuff, a jumper in case something happens. Also, he has some soup, and we have a few more pots and pans down here, toilet paper in case the camping ground doesn't have that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out these bowls and put them in here. And we are going to move this over, and we are going to restock some paper towels just in case. You can never be too cautious when you're going out. Okay, so there you have number 2. We're going to go ahead and take this one out as well so we can charge it. In storage number 3, we have his fishing equipment, mittens, garbage bags, the grill stuff, oil, dishwashing stuff, and fire for the stove or gas for the stove. I'm trying to put another shelf in here so I have more space to put stuff, but unfortunately I don't have that now. On the top, we have 2 beds. We have our secondary bed, pillows, blankets, and another stove right here, our table, and our chairs. And I had to buy a new chair because I kind of broke mine. So this is basically our van reset. Everything is ready once I get off of work. Just come, make sure the food is in there, and we're good to go. So let's continue this journey. So here we are driving into Devil's Lake from the other side, going to the Ice Age campgrounds. Now, the Ice Age campgrounds, they have an upper and a lower, and I just kind of wanted you guys to come with me for the ride just to see the view. This is just really breathtaking for me, just to be in nature. It is my outsource for stress and everything. Here you could see some farm stands where you stop. They're not taken by anybody. And you just walk in and you put money in there and take what it is that you need. Now, that's something that I haven't really seen in the US. It was my first time seeing it, which I found it to be a little nice. Here you see some farm animals as we are going along. I'm telling you, this ride was just so beautiful. Everybody should try coming to this campground or camping in general. A lot of people don't like it, but it depends on the way you do it and who you go with that makes it. Now look at these beautiful farm animals, and it's just refreshing for just a quick getaway from a hard day of work or a long, stressful week, whatever your situation may be, and we all have different situations. Now we're just gonna sit here and just look at the mountains. We picked the upper Ice Age and I really enjoyed it. It was so secluded from everyone. Generally, when I go camping, there is like other people around, or the next campsite is so close that you can hear them. And in this situation, we saw people, but it was so serene and so secluded that you couldn't even realize that they were around you. Here is the entrance to the Ice Age campground. Now, this is just my favorite part. I just love coming here for this particular part, just driving through the woods. I mean, it's very secure, it's safe. I've seen children, families, adults come by themselves, and it is just so stunning to me. I just I'm just infatuated with this place. I mean, look at the structure, look at the architecture. Not architecture, but more so the plants. You do see some animals. I ran into a raccoon on this trip. That's a story for another time. Now, to get to the top of the Ice Age campground, we were on the upper, so it's kind of like we were going up a mountain to get to the very top. They do have another campground. This is the entrance to get through to the other side. Now, this is the final go through to get to our site. The sites are numbered in accordance to what you book, and you can book them per site. So if you know which spot you want, you could book it in advance. And this place pretty much gets booked up a year in advance. So if you don't jump on it, you can't get that spot that you want. Just, do you see this? Like, I mean, I am just infatuated. This is our first night. We uh grilled some, or sorry, we steam or broiled some chickens, and we had some coffee for the evening. We got there at a perfect time. We set up everything.